Good Thursday morning, tube friends. If you've been following the news, the NRC has reevaluated and is redoing nuclear safety standards and making it cheaper and easier for profits to be made off of nuclear waste. Why does this matter? Why does the NRC or the DOE or all these large federal government agencies changing and softening rules a problem? This is, I'm going to call it Republican science, but that's not fair because Democrats use this shit too, or are used by it. So this is interesting politics being played with our lives, with our children's futures here, with the future of pollution and land usability and drinking water. All of these aspects are a part of a nuclear conversation. This isn't shallow Dana Durnford twat waffle conversations. This isn't about the literati or the Illuminati or whoever else you want to put out here. We're a nation of laws. What's on the books is what corporations have to go by. And somebody doesn't like laws. Somebody likes one book better than written laws because they know the confusion that they can bring with that conversation. So there's a challenge. The noise, the pollution brought into conversations constantly, politically, is rather frustrating. I think there's a middle class America out here. I think there's all America out here that knows, that can see this is obvious that we're being played, that our politicians are coming out with great retirements and personal wealth, and there is no altruism in their work. Don't believe it. Not for a minute. Trust, then verify. So, who can you verify out in politics here? Who's been consistently speaking to these issues? Mr. Sanders. And yet he's a politician. He knows that there's no win-lose in politics. There shouldn't be. There should be a forward progress, a movement towards a better world, a better society, a better town, a better community, better people. That's the goals of building a society, of building a community, of building a village. It takes a village, right? So what the Nuclear Regulatory Commission under Mr. Perry and this Republican created venue is the exact same science that destroyed the city of Flint's drinking water. That's Republican science. That's wealth science because wealth wants a profit, not to do the right thing. So these are broken things in our society, very broken. Trump's tweets are so irrelevant to what's really going on. This shit started with Nixon and the crimes that Nixon committed and those names in the background that never disappeared. Some people would call that a conspiracy. Some people would call this mafia. Some people would call this organized crime. And I bet on the books it's defined that way. These folks are trying to subvert our nation for their personal profits. Corporate socialism. That's what it's called. Corporate socialism is what we've got now. This huge media run by three or four people, three or four opinion makers, four or five opinion makers guide the general drift and tone of our mass media. That's pathetic. Also, that no one speaks to these things reasonably. It's all tippy-toed around. It's not, oh, it's, I'm liable to lose my husband's fortune if never mind. This grift, this corruption, this incompetence of people, a degree does not make a person competent. In no way. It's a joke. An IQ does not build competency. another joke. These things are used to create friggin' egos and make you feel special. And you are special, so enjoy it, but call these bastards out. This is getting old. This is obvious. This is in our face. This is a big rant, so thanks for listening.